All right, guys, we're here. We're live. What's going on?
What's not going on? This is election night, and we're looking at the markets going absolutely bonkers. I'm Jared Blickery with Yahoo Finance. Sitting with me is Miles Udland, and we're just in all of this market action right now. Obviously, the news coming in is pro-Trump, and we saw the markets, S&P futures, that would be stock futures, just tanking, absolutely tanking, down about 2.75% right now. Just to put that in perspective, that's a big day if the Fed raises rates or lowers rates, or we have some big job report. Absolutely breathtaking market action right now.
Yeah, it's actually it's eerie how much today's action reminds me of the Brexit vote, where basically about 45 minutes ago we had futures sort of just completely dislocate. Dow futures immediately went down about 100 points. We're now down 480 points, so that's about 2.5%, 2.6%. S&P futures are off 70 points. Again, sort of a historic dislocation, sort of on any basis. 3% move on S&P futures is just insane. The peso is getting destroyed. Peso's down 8% right now. Mexican peso's really been something markets have tracked. The prospect of a Trump presidency is seen as negative for the value of that currency, particularly because of his more restrictive trade sort of machinations, I guess I could say, during the election cycle. Of course, he's been particularly antagonistic to Mexico, excuse me, saying that he's going to build the wall between the U.S. and Mexico border, and then Mexico will pay for it. But I saw that the peso is down 11% against the Japanese yen. The dollar is sort of really all over the place right now.
The only thing the dollar is stronger against is the Mexican peso right now.
Otherwise, just crushed.
I will say during the Brexit, the S&P 500 futures were down limit. That's the maximum allowable by the exchange. That's 5%. So right now we're only about 2.75%. That's still good news, but we're not nearly at Brexit levels just yet. That could happen as the results continue to pour in here.
Yeah, and I think. The other thing to look at is we do have markets open in Asia right now. I think I saw the UK, Japan down about 2.5% or so. But again, it is kind of interesting the way that markets have sort of front run a much better than expected batch of results.
A really great question by Jay.
We're just going to do this twice a year.
Yeah, no, a really great question by Jay. Do the markets still want Clinton to win?
The markets don't want anything. The job is to surprise people from time to time, and in order for people to find the best price, which reflects reality. So it's people behind the markets. They're just trying to figure out what's going on. Markets really don't want anything. It's supposed to be a neutral place right now, and because it's nighttime and we have this low liquidity, we're seeing extra volatility.
But I think sort of also thinking through that question, I wrote a post last week that was trying to tackle this, and the idea is that markets want to know what's going to happen either way. So
they do try and like stocks markets want to predict 6 months in the future.
So,
do they actually do that?
And I think people were relatively confident sort of what the next 6 months would look like if Hillary Clinton were to win, if Donald Trump were to win. People don't know, therefore we're sort of seeing the
Now, we can't future forecast here, but a lot of people are asking, what can we expect right now tomorrow morning?
This is going to continue until we get the final election results. If it's a Trump victory, we're probably going to see more volatility to the downside. If it's a Hillary victory, we're probably going to see muted volatility. We'll see a rise, but we're not going to see the same volatility as we would a Trump election.
My guess would be my guess would be that we'll go limit down again if Trump does win.
I wouldn't be surprised and probably bounce off those levels. The open on tomorrow, regardless of who wins right now, is going to be crazy because people are going to be getting margin calls either way. The currency markets aren't going to get back to neutral, and there's a lot of money changing hands overnight here.
All right, so we will check in with you guys every hour if we have to, but we're on this.
We'll be here.
Yeah.
And follow us on Twitter, and we're on this.
All right.
Thanks, guys.